Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is the part 3 of the first chapter of Civics, the Union Parliament and the Union Legislature. Starting with the topic, the Rajya Sabha. Composition. The upper house of the Parliament of India is popularly known as the Rajya Sabha. The representation of Indian states in the Rajya Sabha differs from state to state on the basis of their respective population. The maximum strength of the Rajya Sabha can be 250 members, while 238 of them are elected by the state of the unions. 12 members are nominated by the president from amongst men of repute in various spheres of life, example science, art, literature, and social service, etc. So, the upper house of the parliament is known as Rajya Sabha. The maximum strength of the Rajya Sabha can be 250 members, out of which 238 members represent states or union territories, and 12 members are nominated by the president who have reputed knowledge or have done very well in the field of science, art, literature, and social services. However, the effective strength of Rajya Sabha at present is 245, out of which 233 members are elected and 12 members are nominated by the president. This is also the most common question asked in the examination, that how many members are nominated by the Rajya Sabha, by the parliament, to the Rajya Sabha. So the answers is 12 members are nominated by the president to the Rajya Sabha. And if the question comes how many members are nominated by the president to the Lok Sabha, then the answer will be 2 members from Anglo-Indian community. Election and terms. The representatives of each state in the Council of State or Rajya Sabha are elected by the elected members of the Legislative Assembly of the state in accordance with the system of proportional representation by means of a single transferable vote for a period of 6 years. So, how is Rajya Sabha member elected? Simple, a one-line answer could be members of the Rajya Sabha are elected by MLA, Member of Legislative Assembly, with the system of proportional representation by means of single transferable vote. These two words should be there, by the system of proportional representation and the another by single transferable vote. And for how many terms and for how many years the member of Rajya Sabha is elected? The person is elected for 6 years. This is also a most common question asked in the examination. This question has also come in the 2020 board's examination, that for how many years a member of Rajya Sabha is elected. The answer will be 6 years, and for the Lok Sabha it will be 5 years. Election of the members. The Rajya Sabha is a permanent house. It cannot be dissolved like the Lok Sabha. Each member of the Rajya Sabha is elected for a period of 6 years. 1/3 of the total members of the house retire after every 2 years. Members can be re-elected if they so desire and if their electors want it. So, the Rajya Sabha is a permanent house and it cannot be dissolved like the Lok Sabha if it is a national emergency or a no confidence motion is passed. But each member of the Rajya Sabha is elected for a period of 6 years as told before. Members of the Lok Sabha also apply to the members of Rajya Sabha. For example, he should not hold any office of profit under central or state government. He should not be of unsound mind. That means he should not be having any mental problem. He should not be an undischarged insolvent. That means a person who has taken loan from the bank but has not able to pay all the money back with interest. He had not ceased to be a citizen of India. He should not have been disqualified by any law passed by the Indian Parliament. Presiding officer, chairman of the Rajya Sabha. Like the Lok Sabha, the Rajya Sabha also has a chairman and a deputy chairman. The Vice President of India is the ex-officio chairman of the Rajya Sabha. He acts as the presiding officer of the Rajya Sabha. The Rajya Sabha elects its deputy chairman from among its members. So, like the Lok Sabha, we have the Speaker of the House. Similarly, for Rajya Sabha, we have the ex-officio chairman. He is the Vice President of India. You should keep in mind that the person who is the ex-officio chairman of the Rajya Sabha is the same person who is the Vice President of India. He acts as a presiding officer of the Rajya Sabha, and in the absence of him, the Deputy Chairman acts as the presiding officer of the House. The Vice President or the ex-officio chairman of the Rajya Sabha is elected by the Electoral College comprising of the elected members of the Rajya Sabha and the Lok Sabha, while the Deputy Chairman is elected from among its members. The duty of the Chairman of the Rajya Sabha are the same as those of the Speaker of the Lok Sabha. The Deputy Chairman acts as the Chairman of the House when the latter is not present in the House. Advantages of the Rajya Sabha. There is no denying the fact that the Lok Sabha is more powerful than the Rajya Sabha, but the Rajya Sabha has some advantages of its own. Many great scientists, artists, literary persons, scholars, etc., who feel shy of contesting election can be accommodated in the Rajya Sabha. They can be nominated to the Rajya Sabha by the President. So many great person who feel shy of contesting election and have great knowledge in the field of science, art, literary, or any other fields, they can be nominated by the President in the Rajya Sabha. Like from the field of music, Lata Mangeshkar is nominated to the Rajya Sabha. Sachin Tendulkar from the field of sport is being nominated as a member of Rajya Sabha by the President. The state can be given representation in the Rajya Sabha. The representative of each state in the Rajya Sabha or the Council of State are elected by the elected members of different legislative assembly. So here you must keep in mind that the Rajya Sabha is also known as Council of State. So whenever a question comes and the question has the word Council of State in spite of Rajya Sabha, don't be confused and write the same answer which you would write in the case of Rajya Sabha. So the members of the Rajya Sabha are elected by the MLAs, members of Legislative Assembly, while the members of the Lok Sabha are elected by Universal Adult Franchise. That means we who are above 18 years or of 18 years elect the members of the Lok Sabha. The Rajya Sabha is a permanent house in case of emergency. Even if the Lok Sabha is dissolved, it is the Rajya Sabha which shoulders up all the responsibility of the Union Legislature. The Rajya Sabha can declare any of the subjects in the state list to be a subject of the national interest and thereby empower the Union Parliament to legislate on the subject. So Rajya Sabha has the power to declare any of the subject in the state list if it is of national importance. The Rajya Sabha can also decide by 2/3 majority to set up a new All India service. This is the most important point you must keep in mind. The Rajya Sabha can also decide by its 2/3 majority to set up a new All India services. So from here also 1 marks question comes, which basically comes in question number 1 in your question paper, that give one advantage of the Rajya Sabha. So you can write the last point, which is easy to remember and also very important. Privileges of the members of the Parliament. The members of both the House of the Parliament, that is Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha, are entitled to certain privileges. They can be grouped under the following heads. Freedom of speech. The members of the Parliament have the freedom to speak out their views within as well as out of the Parliament. They have also the right to get their views published in the press. No proceedings can be initiated against them for whatever they say in the Parliament. So freedom of speech gives the member of both the houses of Parliament, that is Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, to speak whatever they want inside the house as well as outside the Parliament. They can also give their views in different medias, and no proceedings can be taken against them for whatever they say in the Parliament. Freedom of movement. The members of Parliament have a special freedom of movement during the sessions of the Parliament. No member of the Parliament can be kept in detention even if any case of criminal nature is going on in a court of law against him. If at all the law demands his detention, it can only be done with the prior permission of the chairman of the house of which he happens to be a member. So freedom of movement states that while a member of the Parliament is doing something wrong, he will not be put behind the bars, and if in any case the law demands his detention, that means law demands that he should be behind the bars for he has done something wrong. This could be done only with the prior permission of the chairman of the house to which the member belongs. If a member belongs to the Lok Sabha, it can be done with the prior permission of the speaker of the house, and if a member belongs to the Rajya Sabha, it can be done with the prior permission of the ex-officio chairman of the Rajya Sabha, that is the Vice President of India. That's all for this video. We will cover the topic parliamentary procedure in the next video. I have not covered that topic in this video as the parliamentary procedure has different terms which comes in examination and needs explanation, like quorum, casting vote, question hours, interpretation, 0 hour, resolution, and many more. So stay tuned and wait for the next part, that is part 4. If you have find this video useful, don't forget to subscribe the channel and press the notification bell so you don't miss an update from the channel. Thank you for watching the video.